away with the Hammerheads, and that's what led them to that 4-1 victory after dropping game 1. But we seem to be here on the field for game 1 of the Paladin finals. 5 minutes are on the clock, and the ball is moving. Wildebeests getting first possession here. This one will be cleared as far as Chef for now, but it will not be out of their own end. Am I seeing this correctly?
It does appear that Mar has given us a little bit of a surprise for this final. You know, really trying to help those predictions out for everybody that accidentally voted for the opposing team.
I've never seen that happen, and I don't think it will ever happen again.
I have seen many things, you know, people queuing into Asia mainland, all sorts of stuff, but I think this is the first time
Rumble.
That
Rumble, baby.
We are doing Rumble. I mean, I say stick with it, dude. Let's see what the players got. But it does look like we're gonna have a reset here.
What's funny is, from my view, you can't see the little Rumble power-ups in the corner. So when they all started firing off, I was like, "Wait, what is happening?"
I was just looking at chat, and I look back over, and I see a plunger, and I'm like, "Am I in the wrong lobby?
Is this a fever dream?"
Well, now remember, little secret to the audience here. Don't tell nobody. Mar did have Cosmos in 5s, so he might be, you know, helping the scales a little bit. You know, he might be wanting them to win. You know, giving them every competitive advantage in that, throwing the game to who knows who. You know, but this little secret, you know, don't tell nobody. But you know, maybe.
I'm gonna just stick on Rumble when the Wildebeests have momentum, so that you know, good on you. But yeah, the finals with Rumble. That's what this one is gonna go down as. But like you know what? 10 minutes later, I think we finally got it figured out, and we're gonna get started pretty soon. But what a wild start to the series. We'll see if the actual Rocket League side of things will hold up to that standard as we actually get started here in game 1 of the Paladin finals.
Yeah, there it goes. Okay, we had one player not joining. I thought we were about to have a third reset. The audience was going to go home. It had been too long of a day, but here we go. We are getting started.
It's like the power went off in the stadium. Anyway, we are actually underway here with some Paladin action. The big grand finals. This one's a clear out, almost on net there from the Wildebeests early. They got some offensive possession going. Dork with the shot just over the bar. A shot again from the Chef, and a demo coming out from Dork to make sure it's in the back of the net. 1-0 Wildebeests.
Excellent team play. All 3 members of Wildebeests already getting involved. You had a pass from Aiden to Dork, who then also got the demo just to make sure that ball was going to go in. I think Chef had it no matter what, but excellent recognition to go ahead and get that demo just to secure the first goal of the series.
Great play coming out from the Wildebeests, something that we are used to seeing here in Paladin. A double commit there by the Cosmos. Communication errors already, and this one is popped up. Artillery cannot get there. Shot is on. Pixel with the save. Artillery up, trying to get the shot on, but is not fast enough to get it on net before it is saved. Koshin using that nice Fennec space station decal, and that's something that we saw in the most recent update just a couple days ago. Looking very nice and clean out there on the field as the Wildebeests get some possession, looking for a double tap. Dork can't quite get there. Aiden trying to center it, can't quite get there either. Chef off the backboard, looking for another touch, but won't be able to get up there. Koshin does get the power clear. Cosmos looking a lot more succinct now and able to get in rotation, maybe grab some possession here.
Yeah, but so far, no real good offensive tries. I mean, here's one now as Pixel lobs it over a defender. Other defender misses, but easily saved by Dork. But no real team play in front of the net and no real passing either. So congrats, they broke out of their half, but they got to start working together on the offensive end.
Definitely, that's something that we saw the Hammerheads struggle with after that game 1 defeat the other day, and something that really led to their downfall after a couple of games. They just got completely worn out of playing defense. Chef trying to get a musty to go Would have been very nice if he'd been able to get that. Artillery going for the ceiling pinch. Can't quite get there. A little bit of an offensive double commit there. Artillery is able to recover and get back into rotation, and will get a power clear out, though. But that clear, losing them some possession here. Aiden with a great save, though. Bump is off. The shot missing the top corner. Would have been nice if they could get that. Chef leaves it for Dork. Would have been a very nice demo play if they'd been able to connect on that. Pass is down to Aiden with the shot. It's just off. And Artillery is there, but Dork wins the 50 just over the backboard, though. Can't get it on target. Another chance coming from the Wildebeests. Definitely something that we're going to see a lot of here. And definitely that offensive pressure is something that they're going to need to shut down. It's absolutely crucial when the Wildebeests get on that offense, because they just don't give it up.
They don't, but I mean, you already see Cosmos doing a much better job of rotating the ball in front of the Wildebeest net. Now, Wildebeest have slowed down a lot, and they're finally starting to work together, getting a couple of chances. You saw one a minute ago, didn't quite develop, but you know, they're getting there. So Cosmos, excellent opportunity here to score while the momentum seems to be in their favor.
Definitely something they are going to need to keep up here. A good fake by Chef. He gets a touch and a 50. This one is in. An absolutely beautiful play by Chef with no boost this whole time. Fakes out Artillery and then wins the 50 on Koshin, and it's by Pixel. And he do be cooking Dunkin' Donuts.
You know, that is why we still have Dominus mains. That car may be a nightmare to handle, but it never loses a 50, like the Batmobile, which can never be demoed. Everybody remember that, kids. Whenever they say they standardized the hitboxes, they did not. You know, excellent 50, though. He stayed with the ball. He kept the ball close, which was very important to that 50. You know, taking a lot of the wind out of the sails right now, the Cosmos.
Definitely something that they're going to need to get back, get some more momentum, get back on the offensive grind, and be able to get one in, I think is going to be very important, as shots currently sitting at 7-3 in favor of the Wildebeests, and the Cosmos doing a good chance of getting those shots, but the quality of opportunities is heavily in the favor of the Wildebeests right now, just being able to center and connect on the passes a lot more than the Cosmos, as you said earlier, Medic, but something that they're going to need to change going forward.
It is. I mean, they finally started to get a few good passing plays, like I said before. I think the next step for Cosmos seems to be they really need to get the Wildebeest out of the net. They've got a few passing plays, but they only really develop one or two, so the Wildebeest are able to kind of sit in net and preserve boost and save the ball and then clear it, as an excellent opportunity came out there from Artillery. But you need to start, I don't know, incorporating demos maybe, or continuing the offensive pressure. I think the Cosmos, when they finally get it, are giving it up just a little bit too quickly, and it's leading the Wildebeest still living kind of here dangerously on the Cosmos half.
Cosmos going to need to get some offensive pressure, not something they've had a lot of, keeping it in the Wildebeest zone. But as I mentioned before, you just get super tired of playing defense the whole time, and it wears you out a lot more than being on the attack. It's something that they're going to need to deal with here, as game one will go to the Wildebeests. 2-0 final score. Something to look at in the stats after game one as well is the Wildebeests' goals plus the Cosmos saves is equal to the number of shots that they got. So the quality of their shots means that they're always shooting on net no matter what. But the amount of saves for the Wildebeests is only half that of the shots for the Cosmos, showing that they're missing the net and not creating that quality of opportunities that they need to be able to beat the Wildebeests.
Yeah, and it's not like the Wildebeest shots were like nigh unsavable. There was one awkward touch there from Chef who got the double touch. That was a little awkward to read. Maybe couldn't have been saved because the back defender wouldn't have known that. But by no means were the Wildebeest just like freestyling all over the Cosmos, and there was no way they could save it, and they were clearly the better team. I think in some cases you could say the double was sort of lucky, and then of course you had the excellent first goal, which was a very good team play. No luck involved there. It was all skill, I would say. So it's not like the Cosmos are getting beat on an individual level. That's very important for them going forward. They just aren't really working as a unit. Like I said, they got to maintain that offensive pressure, and part of that is their rotation. They're rotating for hundreds in their own end quite often. It's something they really need to cut out, and I think if they can maintain that offensive pressure, they honestly have an opportunity to stay competitive in the series right now.
Yeah, I like you pointed out that the Cosmos aren't just being dominated. It's that the Wildebeests still have to earn their goals, regardless of if they're actually getting the chances or not. But they actually have to earn those goals against the Cosmos, which is not something that we really saw in the Hammerheads game after game 1, that they were really just allowing the Wildebeests to do whatever they want, basically freestyling on them. But in this game, Cosmos definitely putting up a lot more of a defensive fight. Ooh, a good shot coming off there. A great save by Artillery to keep it out of the net. And this one will stay tied for now. A good tip by Koshin to get it over as well. Great defensive play by Cosmos to keep that one out of the net and give him a chance on offense here. Pixel able to keep it in. Chef with possession here, able to get it out to midfield. Artillery with the ball now, trying to get a 50 off. Aiden kind of beats him on that one. Koshin sends it back, but Aiden is there looking for possession here. Pixel being an absolute nuisance on ball right now. This one is popped up. Dork is there. He tips it off the backboard. Chef is looking for a second, but can't read the touch off the ceiling corner. And Aiden gets an unfavorable pinch. Artillery trying to get it over. A good 50 by Chef. This one will drop down. Pixel sends it back into the corner. And we're seeing a very good offensive pressure come out from the Wildebeests, but the defense coming in from the Cosmos has been impeccable so far.
It has. I think, Cosmos seem to be built for a more defensive style of game, and that's fine. I think the biggest problem game 1 for them was, like I said, on the offense, they really weren't working together, but on the defense, they didn't get quality of clears. As right there, another mistake. It was very, very good play there from Artillery to get that demo to save that play, but that was a costly mistake on a very poor clear. And I think if you're going to play a defensive style, you have to be able to clear that ball to a teammate or to an open area of the field, because right now they're just giving the ball back to the Wildebeests to continue to shoot on them until it works.
Pixel with an opportunity now, centers it across, but it's cleared by Aiden. And already the Wildebeests seeming very good on those defensive clears, being able to get it back into their offensive scoring and pretty easily with those hard clears that the Cosmos don't seem to be really ready for when they come out. Like that one will be over Koshin, and Dork with an opportunity to center it here. This one is in the middle, and it's a great shot for Chef. Right at the halfway point of this game, the Wildebeests finally are able to break the Cosmos defense, who has been playing pretty well, but a great pass coming in from Dork to set that play up.
Yeah, it was in essence a triple commit from the Cosmos defense. You've seen this a couple times from them. It for every one Wildebeest player, it takes 2 Cosmos players to go save the ball or to get it into a unshootable position. That's a problem, especially when they triple commit like that, because Pixel misses the first ball, and I guess the communication wasn't there to say which teammate goes next. I think that little bit of panic's what led to that goal. It was excellent recognition from the Wildebeest, and obviously they had to keep it in the offensive half to keep it there. But if you're the Cosmos, you got to start winning your 1v1s or the balls in which you have called that you're going to go for, as Pixel probably did there.
A great block there by Artillery to keep some offensive pressure now. Cosmos looking to keep it for the time being, but a clear is going to come out from the Chef. Not for long. Pixel trying to get it, but a good 50 and a miss touch by Koshin. Sends it back into the Cosmos end. Artillery looking to get the clear. He puts it by Chef. He's got Dork to beat now. Looks for the flick. He gets it almost top shelf, but Dork plays the shadow defense beautifully. Pixel on this one takes it up the wall. Looking for a center here. Pops it off right to Artillery, but it's a great clear by Aiden, who's been fantastic with his reads today. And always has been, really, especially throughout these playoffs.
Yeah, it's another close game. That's actually kind of bad for the Wildebeests. As a mistake here. Pixel with an opportunity, but he cannot put it in. Koshin maybe can. And he does. Good recognition there. A little bit of a double commit from the Wildebeests, and finally Cosmos finding the goal. Good attempt here from Pixel. At least Koshin was there to clean it up. I think one of the mistakes you see on the Wildebeests is they should already be leading this game like 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. They are not putting pedal to the metal when they have the advantage. That's why these games are still close. That's not a good look for them. They need to go ahead and take these games and take the momentum. So when the Cosmos get a good goal like that, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, really the first defensive mistake from the Wildebeests as well that I've seen in a while. They barely made any against the Hammerheads, mostly because they spent the entire game in their offensive end. What is that shot? And Chef will get the second goal here for the Wildebeests off a weird ceiling bounce that just drops in over Artillery.
Yeah, you had an opportunity to clear that off Cosmos. You had 3 defenders there. One was on back while he had it, and they just missed. I guess maybe kind of lost in the sauce looking at the lights there. So once again, I mean, that shows you, right, that the fact that Wildebeest can get scored on and then they just immediately go live in the Cosmos app, who would in theory have all the momentum, they just don't right now. And I think Wildebeest, they just need to continue to put that pedal to the metal, and I think they'll probably start scoring a lot more in the series.
Definitely, if they can keep that offensive pressure going and get more passing going, I think that's going to be one of their big things. Is that's what they're good at, is getting those passes across two, and also that solo play ability. Is we got a tie game. Koshin finally gets a second goal, and the Cosmos, after probably about 40 total seconds of offensive pressure, have gotten their second goal and are looking to take this to overtime.
Excellent positioning from Koshin, once again being there for the rebound. Now, it was a little bit of a lucky touch off Pixel. The Wildebeest sort of vacated the net and said, please move in. We have a daily special. I'm not sure where the last 2 defenders went, kind of making this game go to OT when it did not need to, but good recognition again from Koshin to be there. Pixel with the good 50. They finally won a 50 in their favor, and we go to OT.
Now, you could see this both ways for the Cosmos, is that if they lose this overtime, they lose game 2, right? Straight up, oh, but they don't! Koshin is able to win it in 6 seconds in overtime, and Cosmos take game 2.
We talked about it at the top of the broadcast. One of the Cosmos players had to come out and be that star player. So far, Koshin making a name for himself with that title. Excellent fake there. Had the double touch pretty much on hand. Wildebeest thought he could. He decided to fake him, goes in the back of the net. This was a momentum builder for the Cosmos, but I think that game alone shows one of the things the Cosmos was lacking was they liked, in the first game especially, they liked to chip their shots at the net. And so they would do it from half field or back. They never really got on the goal line of the Wildebeest and were like, we're going to put this in. That game right there, they showed you, if you can put that ball in the goal line, you can score against the Wildebeest. And this is shaping up to be a very, very good series.
Definitely. I think the Wildebeest, little bit of a lapse at the end of that game, just in rotation, and it only takes one shot to tie the game up, no matter how many you have. Cosmos didn't have a lot of pressure, not a lot of shots, but hey, if you can score, that's all it takes. One shot can change the outcome of a game, and it certainly did there, and the Cosmos now have some momentum to take into this game 3 here at Utopia Coliseum, as we're going through quite a few of the maps here today. Just came off of Urban Central, and first game I believe was Champions Field, but we'll take a look at some more of the maps as this series progresses. We'll have at least 3 more for you today. Chef with it in the offensive zone. Now Wildebeest back on the offensive pressure. Koshin kind of centers it, and a lucky whiff from the Wildebeest. A mistouch by Koshin, though, led to that unfortunate center ball, and almost got paid for it was the Cosmos. This one is into the corner here for the Wildebeest. Chef gets a 50, looking for possibly another touch here. This one is going to be back out to Dork, looking for a shot. Dork gets one, tipped down by Pixel. Artillery up in the air, looking for another touch. Koshin is up over, off the crossbar, and out, and this one will come back the Cosmos way, and my goodness, that was close.
Very close indeed. You know, Cosmos a little bit more pressure this game, and Wildebeest are playing very far apart. I did just want to mention that after you were talking about the maps, Mar did inform me that at least 2 of those maps were going to be the original Neo Tokyo and the original Starbase Arc. So we're going to see some interesting gameplay coming out tonight after the Rumble events.
Definitely. I have not seen the Starbase Arc map in quite a while, but definitely a fun one. Hopefully the cannons aren't ear blasting, because we've had that glitch happen before, but I think Psyonix has that fixed now. Some pressure coming out from the Cosmos. They seem to have a lot more offensive pressure in this game, and you'll notice that they're all using Space Station Gaming skins. Is that a team chemistry move or just for looks?
That's a good question. I am not personally a fan of SSG because talking to Sathu, I didn't like what they did to him back in the day. Just gonna put it out there, but maybe it's a chemistry thing, or they just hope to harness the power of SSG here. They are a very good team, but so far the Wildebeests, I'm a little disappointed this game. I think they've been playing very slow. I'm trying to figure out, where all that spark from the first game really went, and it feels like after the Cosmos kind of proved that they could hang in here, Wildebeests really haven't answered to a degree that I think would be satisfactory for themselves.
Definitely, I think the okay. Well, there you go.
Sorry, I attend witch doctor classes in the evening, and my curse really just gets to everybody these days. Every time I'm on broadcast, at least one. Excellent team play, Chef, with a good doink, but that was really a mistake on artillery. He was right there. He might not have had any boost, but even then, I think he could have saved that. A big defensive mistake from the Cosmos, and there's the momentum the Wildebeests needed.
I mean, hey, that passing coming back here for the Wildebeests, and I think that goal definitely something they needed. They're not playing up to their usual standards today. I'm not really sure what it is, but they're not playing like the Wildebeests we've seen all season, but the Cosmos are playing some of the best Rocket League we've seen from them all season today as well. So we'll have to see how that matches up going down the line here. But coming into this game, my prediction of 4-2 Wildebeest looking pretty decent here, especially if they can pick up this game 3 win. A shot. What a save by Aiden. Good read by him to keep this one out of the net. Double commit again coming out here from the Wildebeest, and not usually what we see, but is something that I think a demo coming out here from Pixel as well, the Cosmos are going to take advantage of, was how I was going to finish that thought before that demo rudely interrupted me. But Dork looking for the pass across is going to feed it off to Chef here in that PK skin. Artillery up on the wall is able to get it out to midfield. Pixel is able to get it past half now. Artillery with another pop here. A little bit too much midfield pop play for now, but a shot will come off from Koshin. Saved and put away easily by Chef. Another demo coming out. Cosmo's getting physical now. It won't work on that attempt, but it seems to be going pretty well. Dork misses the open net. Gets the demo. Chef keeping the pressure, but that could be crucial here in the final moments of this game. 35 seconds left. And this one is sent back out.
That is what we like to refer to as the big yikes. Open nets are indeed the hardest to hit, but that wasn't just open, it was inviting. His name had been written on the ball. Everybody thought it was going in. Even the map, I think I saw the score flicker for a second. Big miss there. Now they're still up by 1, but that is not a good look going forward.
Being up by 2 with like 39 seconds left is something that you want to see, not 1-0. Ever, really, and still a chance here for the Cosmos. This one looks like it will drop. A good touch on the wall will give Wildebeest game 3. 2-1 so far for them, but they are definitely looking vulnerable.
They are. It's a much closer series than I think anyone would have really predicted. Cosmos looked good there. You mentioned it. They went from not really passing at all to passing far too much. I'm really encouraged by the fact they started passing, but they're giving it 1 or 2 extra little touches that are just killing their momentum and allowing the Wildebeest to rotate even if they're out of rotation, which was the way Cosmos had taken the first game, was catching them out of rotation. It's by far over. I think the Cosmos, you still are in this game. You've already taken a game, and all these games are close, but I think right now the Cosmos just missing a key component. Koshin had a very pop-off potential the first, few games, and that we saw that in their win, but this game he's on the bottom of the leaderboard, and I don't think you can rely on one player like they sort of have been to have those pop-off games. Now, I will say, you're talking about your prediction. If indeed my prediction turns out to be false, I will just put it out there like everybody, be like a kid on Xbox Live back in the day and never remove my 99-0 clan tag. Okay, I've never lost. All my predictions are correct. Just want to put it out there. Are we going to honor this map switch? This is a question. One of the players does not like Wasteland. I don't blame him. The beat of the drums you can feel in your soul. But I don't know if we're going to do that or not.
I don't think we will. But hey, we'll get to see Neo Tokyo and Starbase as the next couple of maps. This one is shot over, but some early possession coming in here, and it's already a goal for the chef. They came into his kitchen and left empty-handed as he really served up that one nicely into the top corner, making a splash in this game real early.
Yeah, exactly what they needed, bringing momentum right into this game. I believe they were the ones that asked for the map swap too, so I guess maybe now they're content with the map choices. Really rough kickoffs here to start for the Cosmos. You're gonna have to iron that out going forward, but here's an excellent opportunity. Puts it behind one. What a save from Chef. Gets that little doink top. Oh, what a shot.
Artillery out of nowhere. Excuse me. Where did he actually doomsy this? There's no way. He's nuts. That was insane. What a shot from Artillery. Ties this game up at 1. 22 seconds in, a lot more offense from both teams already than we saw in the last game, and the quality of chances has been there for both teams too, mostly by defensive mistakes. Artillery puts in a second one. Guns a-blazing right now for him.
Yeah, I guess they decided that if Koshin can't step up, Artillery will. It's an excellent sign. It means all your players have the ability to. Really taking advantage of some really good shots. I mean, these were not, kind of lucky doinks that the defense was out of position and put in. Now there, I think a mistake on the defensive end from the Wildebeests. They could have challenged that ball and cut off the shot angle. But excellent shooting, a very good placement, recognition of where that ball's got to go, really hard shots. Cosmos, they started rough, but they're bringing it back here.
Last game, a little bit of a rough game, I think, for both teams in terms of just quality of everything. But this game, the offense for both teams seems to be on point. And a good shot coming out from Pixel. Wildebeests definitely looking very vulnerable in this game so far, as Cosmos are being able to hold that pressure and keep up the offense. Koshin going for a shot just wide. Could have been 3-1 there, but it does not fall, and Chef will grab some possession off to Aiden. He'll cut, but Pixel is there to send it back to Artillery. He'll get the clear out. Pixel on this one now whiffs on that dork. Not able to get the clear. Aiden will look to dribble this one out. Gets a pop. Only as far as Artillery, though. Chef misses his touch. Leaves it for Dork, though. Pixel looking for one more touch. Can't quite get it. Both teams playing a little bit frantic on defense and offense for the Cosmos here, but that offense seems to be working so far, and I think the Wildebeests are finally getting a little bit of a taste of their own medicine and are getting a little bit tired of playing defense right now, having been in their own end for like a solid 45, 50 seconds right now. But finally getting a little bit of breathing room, but can't keep it for very long. Pixel has it popped up above him. Dork sends it out. Can't follow it, though. He'll look to try and get there. Tries to get a 50, but that will go nowhere. Pixel pops it up. Artillery looking for a shot. Can't get a double on it. And the Wildebeests will be first to that ball. Pixel hits it off the backboard. Artillery going for the shot. Can't quite hit it. And it looks like Wildebeests will finally look to grab some possession here. Pass across to Aiden. Nothing will come of that. And we're back in the Wildebeests end, and this game has been played in the Wildebeests end for the majority of the game, and the Cosmos looking offensively dominant.
They are, but I think they committed a huge mistake a second ago with Koshin. He had the ability to put that ball in the back of the net. He should have put that ball in the back of the net. The Wildebeests were beat, but you've noticed they're kind of leaving him back as sort of a third man. We're up by 1 goal. We don't want to get scored on some weird counter goal. And I don't think you can afford to do that against a team like the Wildebeests when you're only 1 up. I think you really need to go for every goal you can at the moment. And then if you're, up by 2 or up by 3 with a minute under, you can play that more defensive style. I think that was a critical mistake. It might not materialize this game, but going forward, it's something I think the Wildebeests can take advantage of.
100%. Dork with the shot on after a misplay from Artillery, and we're tied just like that. 1 shot is all it takes. And the transition play there from Dork off a missed play from Artillery will give the Wildebeests a little hope in this game. But this game feels a lot like the exact reverse of how Game 2 went. It feels like Cosmos are dominant and have this one kind of in hand, but we'll have to see if the Wildebeests have the momentum here now with that last goal to pick things up and win this game. A good 50 coming up from Artillery, not in the back of the net yet, and Pixel whiffs. Oh, the crucial mistake coming out from Pixel. Chef with the angle, he'll put it in, and the transition play leads to a 1-goal lead for the Wildebeests.
Yeah, that unfortunately was about as bad as that could have gone for the Cosmos. You have Artillery, he even had the bump, he puts it in front of net, he gets it there. Pixel whiffs, nobody rotates, and Artillery somehow, the guy that passed it center and was bumping and had no more boost, was the only one to get back to net for that play, and he obviously couldn't save it. He had no boost or no real ability to transition and have a opportunity to set for that defensive play. What happened to his team? I think really there, that was a complete breakdown, but Koshin, what a shot, top corner, and they're right back in it.
What a flurry of goals this game has been. The first, 22 seconds, we saw 3 goals. And now we're seeing 3 more goals in this last 22 seconds or so. And tied at 3-3 now, I think the offense for both teams is working like a well-oiled machine for the most part. Koshin with the clear. Looking for a second touch. He won't be able to get it. Pixel sends it off the backboard. Dork is there. Gets the clear down to Chef, who passes off to Aiden. What a play. This one just over the bar and won't go in. Dork with the far post shot. Pixel with a good save. This one is cleared out only as far as Aiden, who gets a shot on. Artillery there with the save. Pixel looking for a 50. He will get it. But now possession back with the Wildebeests. They went for another pass there, looking like the old Wildebeests here with the passing plays that we are seeing. And we are in overtime yet again. A lot closer series than I think we would have thought.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a really unclean game. I don't think either team will look at this game, no matter who wins it, and go, this was what I wanted from this game. A lot of whiffs that have led to goals, mistakes. But I will say, I give the Cosmo. I'll say this point after we get here going, or after we get this game out underway and gone, because a lot of offensive pressure at the moment from both teams, kind of going back and forth, ping pong. I'm really not sure who's going to honestly pull this one out. It looks like the Wildebeests, though, excellent opportunity here developing.
Definitely getting some offensive pressure now. Chef trying to center it, can't quite get it there. Pixel with the good clear after Artillery misses his touch, probably for the better, to be honest. Chef up in the air, tips it, leaves it for Dork, who will not get a shot. A great maneuver by Koshin to be able to get that one across net. Koshin with the, oh my god, Koshin with the insane backboard doomsy dish, and this game is over.
Apparently the shot the Wildebeests need to worry about the most is off their own backboard. That's twice now we've seen the Cosmos come in with an amazing angle, one quite frankly I don't think you would have expected to see in this game, and they take it, giving us, a tied-up series. It was, again, a good individual effort, and I think it's reflected in the scores. You'll notice it was a close game, but, I mean, if you look at the score of the Cosmos, I think it kind of says it all in that just their quality of touch was better.
Definitely. The Cosmos, looking at Koshin as well, he was that difference maker in Game 2. He has 2 goals in this game on 5 shots. Definitely something that they can take into this next game. One other thing that I want to point out here, 7 goals in this game, 8 saves, which totals up to 15. There were 23 shots in this game, which means that a third of all of the shots that were taken this game were not even on net. So the danger factor from both teams not really there right now, but looking at that ratio, a lot more danger coming in from the Wildebeests, but the quality of chances that led to the goals was in favor of Cosmos, and we'll see if that will carry through to Game 5 here. 2-2 tied series, and I'm not going to jinx myself, but that prediction looking good right now.
A very close series. I hope everybody is fueled up and ready. We did advertise bring your own G Fuel, so hopefully everybody got that memo as we get into the fifth game, excuse me. Arrow 404, all that math you did really just short-circuited me, Jesus. But here we go into the next game.
Looking like a good opportunity. This one will hit the post and go out. Dork with the shot just over off the bar. And Pixel gets it out to Koshin. A great three-man passing play. The shot is not high enough quality to get by Chef, though. Aiden looking for a pinch goal will not get there. Koshin taps it off wide. Aiden sending it back into the corner for Dork, but he can't get the angle on it. This one out to midfield. Chef is up. Gets the shot just over the net. Koshin is there to clear it for now. Aiden gets 50 by Koshin, and Cosmos looking to grab some possession here. Artillery has the ball, fakes out Dork, sends it across. Pixel with an opportunity, but can't get a shot on target here. Artillery sending it back into that corner, but a power clear from Chef will send it back to Koshin at midfield. A little bit of possession possibly coming out for the Wildebeests here. Dork looking for a close angle shot, looking for a doomsday dish of their own, but not able to get it there.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming out right now, I think, from both teams. No real team establishing dominance. I think for the Cosmos, after that very narrow win last game off a good solo play, I would have wanted to maybe see a goal come out early. I think they benefit more when they score early and continue to do so. But right now, everybody holding strong. Defense really being the highlight of this series so far.
Definitely. The defense, definitely the difference maker. When a team has good defense, they usually win the game. When their defense is not so strong, they usually don't. But especially in last game, we saw the just insane amount of offense come out there, and both teams had very good offense, and that's what led to a 7-goal game in that last game that even went to OT. But defense definitely going to be key. But Koshin powers one top shelf. A beautiful shot coming seemingly out of nowhere.
Yeah, Koshin again performing ever since that beautiful goal last game, final shot. I have noticed some people in the chat wondering where that came from, and I did want to inform everybody. I got a text message in between rounds. That's why I had to take a minute. I did get a photo. He has handed his grandmother his controller. That's where that came from. More interesting than that is a Nintendo 64 controller, one she's more familiar with. So I think that's why we're seeing a difference in gameplay from Koshin at the moment. Excellent as it is.
That would definitely make a difference for sure for the Cosmos, and something that they can definitely take. A great shot coming out here. Artillery sends it into the corner. Pixel looking for another very similar type shot, but this is just a transition play that goes the way of the Wildebeests. Plain and simple, it's 1-1.
Yeah, mistake on the rotation, but it was a very clean play. Dork, excellent placement, getting it right on target. It would have been very easy. We saw him do it earlier to miss the open net. He didn't do that, puts it very dead center. It was a good, clean transition play, like you said, tying us right back up.
Just so making it look so easy. Dork cheating up after a play, and Chef was just able to send it right out, and within matter of a couple of seconds, A, the Wildebeests got that transition goal, and B, the Cosmos are back in the lead. A great shot from Pixel just barely beats Dork near side.
Yeah, and I think what you're seeing in the difference of shot, all the shots that really go in this game, particularly from the Cosmos, are hard hit to a corner. I think those style of shots, especially for people this rank and this level, are nigh unsavable for a lot of these players. And I think if you can continue to shoot like that with confidence and with placement and speed, I think no matter kind of how you shoot it, it will find the back of the net for either of these teams right now. As Cosmos, I think surprising everybody at home. Now, I believe it was Old Dirty Dirty accidentally voted for them, and I think now he's probably in chat going, it wasn't an accident. My brain is just too large.
Too many wrinkles for him, and we'll see if the Cosmos can take this game. But if they take this one, I could see him taking the series out of nowhere, to be honest. This game could be a very good deciding factor if the Cosmos can win 2 in a row. Oh, so close on the save, but it'll hit the post and ricochet in barely. Dork getting a great clear, but Koshin not able to clear it, and this one's in the back of the net, and they're on the board.
Like in Rumble, Koshin, he scores goals, and after 10 seconds, he's ready to score. He just accidentally scored on the wrong net. Maybe a little bit of color blindness coming in there. I think it was nigh unsavable. He tried his best. He was kind of out of position. It was an excellent play from the Wildebeests, and I think you're right. I think if Cosmos can take this game, I really see them taking the next one. Wildebeests just don't look fired up, if that makes sense. They just don't look like they really are sweating it out there and putting it to Cosmo. Whereas Cosmos look like they're trying pretty, significantly. So I think right now it's anybody's series to take.
Yeah, we're not seeing they don't seem dangerous on offense, I think, is the Wildebeest problem right now. They don't have enough offensive pressure, and the quality of offensive pressure chances is not there. More what we saw from the Cosmos in the first couple of games. That kind of pressure is what the Cosmos are putting on the Wildebeest in these last couple of games, and it's definitely working. And I think the Wildebeest are feeling the nerves a little bit as well, and we'll have to see if they can come in here and end up winning this one in the OT. It looks like we will be going to, but obviously a very close series. This will be our third overtime if this one is kept out of the Wildebeest net. Koshin, artillery, keeping it up. We could see a goal, but we don't. This one will drop. This kickoff is going to be huge right now. Dork sends it off and looking for some possession here. Chef in. Loses that 50, and Cosmos are going to have first possession here, but it's a great clear by Aiden. A nice touch by Chef. Some offensive pressure. Koshin with the seemingly simple save off into the corner for Chef. He can't get a touch on it, and that puts him a little bit out of position here. Dork and Aiden rotating to the same spot as well. Aiden thinks quickly and is able to get back on defense, but a lot of offensive pressure now from the Wildebeest. This is the first time we've really seen that this game, and definitely has to be a little bit of a confidence booster, especially if they can take this and win this game with this pressure.
Yeah, but right now, Wildebeest, just living on the Cosmos half, excellent rotations. They're stealing boosts from the Cosmos. Cosmos right now in desperate situation, really need a big clear.
Let's see if they can get it here from artillery. They do. Koshin is waiting upfield, but can't get a power tip on that, and it won't go on net either. Pixel misses his touch, but artillery is there for the 50. Pixel looking to clear it out here. Aiden sends it back on net. Koshin gets a touch there, read by the Chef. This one is put off the backboard again. No touch will come out. Pixel tries to clear it. Chef is there, put back on net. Still in the corner. So much offensive pressure. The longest overtime we've seen this series as well. As Koshin looking to get a shot off. Aiden gets the block and a good clear out to midfield. Artillery has a opportunity to get it here. Dork sends it across to Aiden. He can't get the shot on. Chef trying to get a shot as well, but can't get it by the defender, who will 50 it into their offensive end here for the Cosmos. 110 seconds played in this overtime. Definitely a long one. We'll see if that defense coming out from the... I was going to say, I was wondering if the defense that the Cosmos were forced to play the beginning of that game were going to affect them, but Koshin will make it 3-2 in OT, playing almost 2 minutes here, but the Cosmos have won every overtime game, and there have been 3 overtimes, and we're going into Game 6 with a 3-2 Cosmos series lead.
Yeah, now that was Koshin's goal, but make no mistake, that was really artillery. He loaded up and fired Chef right out of that net, completely open, and all Koshin had to do was put it in. I think Wildebeests just are, when I say fire, I think, to elaborate on that, they're playing very slow right now. They just aren't like speeding around the field, trying to steal boost or get bumps. You see that from the Cosmos, and that's why they're still in this series. I would say that it's interesting because the Cosmos right now deserve every bit of the win that they have right now. But I'll say that I think this will be a much different series if the Wildebeests really look like they were trying. I would almost say like they just are not playing to a speed that we saw like Game 1 or anything like that. I did want to make a point of clarification. Somebody in chat asked if they thought Koshin was playing on the Guitar Hero guitar. Now, that is competitively banned because it actually normalized demos on Epic accounts. And as we all know, Psyonix ain't in the business of fixing demos in this game, okay? So we had to take it out. He is indeed on the 64 controller.
Unfortunate for him, but yeah, one other thing I wanted to mention, the Wildebeests with nearly 80% of the shots in that last game, but just could not find the back of the net during that game. This one will look like a good chance here, possibly another touch here, but Pixel is there to it first, and it just seemed like a team who could not finish their opportunities here, as the Cosmos only had 4 shots but were able to score 3 goals. So the defense coming out from the Wildebeests was not of the highest quality with shots that were on target, as they only made that 1 save on the 1 shot. This one's across nicely. Aiden sends it just over the bar. Chef is there for the cleanup, and the Chef is back to cooking, and it's 1-0 Wildebeests.
Cooking indeed. This is exactly how I was going to answer what you were saying there. Was game 1, what helped the Wildebeests immensely was these team plays, these bing bang boom right to each other, all 3 getting involved, like they're playing the theme song to Jabba Hutt, like in here, Tomas Eisley rather, excuse me, all the Star Wars fans are going to hate me. But it's, that team play, that level of consistency that we saw from the Wildebeests game 1, that was what they've been struggling with the past few games. Right there, we saw it again, and it still nets them goals. So it was really encouraging to see. I think if they can continue that, we definitely will be going to a game 7.
100% Chef quoted there as saying going to game 7 in the chat after that game, and we'll see if he can make that come true here. Still on Champions Field here for game 6. And this one will be popped middle by Artillery. Pixel looking to play it slow. Maybe a faster shot would have worked there, but a clear coming out from Dork. He's chasing now. It's into the corner. Artillery waiting, baiting the play on it. Does not get a favorable 50, but Pixel is there as the Wildebeests could not react quite fast enough to get the shot on target. Back into the corner, Dork sends it out to midfield. Artillery is there, gets the pinch. This one will go off the corner boards, but not in front of the net. And Koshin will look to try and recenter it. Chef is there. He's got a dribble play, but a huge demo coming out from Koshin. And the Cosmos will get some possession back.
It's a remarkable shift. Again, I go to game 1 because it was when we really saw the Wildebeests kind of stand out as, what a play, what a pass to Aiden, top corner billing. Almost pretty much unsavable. Chef up to Aiden, and there's the team plays that the Wildebeests need to win this game.
I think Aiden just knocked the peanut butter off the shelf right into the kitchen there. A great pass from Chef to find him on the wall, but Aiden picking that corner, and a 2-goal lead for the Wildebeests is something I thought, A, I would be saying more, and B, is absolutely huge for their confidence now. Having a team who's struggled a little bit to actually gain offensive pressure, and now they're up 2-0 halfway through this game 6. I think that is a big point in their confidence, which is not something that they've been fully playing with recently.
Yeah, and I think going back to what I was saying, the mistake on the Wildebeests so far has been twofold. Game 1, what really helped them was Cosmos just kept giving them the ball, constantly hitting it up to them, and they were allowed to play with the ball in space. They have done the reverse the past few games and have just given Cosmos so much space to work with and the ball, and they just don't feel comfortable with it. As you said, they're not confident. That has changed this game. They are keeping the ball with each other. They are passing between each other. We see the results in the team play as another goal from Aiden. Solo play pretty much. I mean, Chef hits it over to him, and again, what placement from Aiden coming out here.
Another top corner snipe. He's already knocked the peanut butter off the top shelf. What else do you keep up there? The friggin' pineapple? You knocked that off the shelf too. And it's 3-0, and Aiden with a couple of fantastic shots here to give a 3-0 lead to the Wildebeests, and they are looking back to form now. And it's definitely good for them, playing with a lot more confidence, and definitely something that they're going to look to play with in Game 7 as well. But hey, there's still a minute and a half left, and we've seen the Cosmos get 3 goals in a game. Why not do it in a matter of 90 seconds, as their offensive pressure seems to be a little bit less in this game. I think the Wildebeests have really found what's worked. Artillery with the shot. but he can't connect on it. A great pass across, and that just does not find the touch. This one is over the backboard. Shot is just over the bar again. A double demo, leaving it open for